22 stone in the old imperial measure. We got a circus. You'll see the fruit fry circus. I like to say it that way because I can't get it right anyway. The Beast from Adelaide. He also has a whole stack of others. We'll meet him a little later on, eh? Spark plugs, the whole lot. It's a really, really hot sort of guitar. The Flying Fruit Fly Circus. Doesn't go without the spark plugs connected. Right. Are in town at the moment. Let's go out and see the troupe in action and meet some of the guys. Sort of a morning of exclusives on sounds with two members of two hard rock bands. One called Escape, the band, and the gentleman here, member of that group, John the Beast from Adelaide. Welcome in, buddy. How are you, mate? Always very nice to big fellas. And over here, Craig from Boss. Slightly different hard rock bands, though. Yeah. You want to explain how?
Well, I haven't seen these boys yet, but we're like more of just commercial hard rock act, you know, like your Chisels, your AC/DCs, your Van Halens, your Def Leppards, very much like.
John, how would you describe your group's sound?
Our group sound is like a machine, and it just keeps going. And if it hits a wall, it doesn't even slow down, it just keeps going. It's really not like any other band there is.
Who tagged you the Beast?
I don't know. It's just a name someone gave me. Yeah. You know, and everyone started calling me.
Now, how many in your band? Four?
Four.
Your brother?
Yeah.
How heavy is he?
About 22 stone.
And what are you?
26.
26 stone. And the gear that you've got on weighs?
About 80 pounds.
80 pounds. So it's taking it up around about 30 stone.
Yeah, probably more.
And what about the other two members? They're only little boys.
Yeah, little guys.
So who's the boss in the band?
It's 4 equal partners.
That's good.
Everyone works it out between themselves. There's no boss.
Tell us about the furor you caused. Furor? Yeah, I forget the word, but you know, the drama you caused in George Street recently when you just arrived in Sydney. What happened there?
A few weeks ago, I was doing a sort of promotional thing, and I stayed outside a cinema in George Street in all the gear, and just stood there. And about 300 people crowded around.
And they had to bring cops in and everything?
The street ended up getting blocked.
The Beast has arrived. And you're over here to do a lot of young gigs, aren't you? For the younger people, because it's school holidays. And tonight you're at Cambridge Tavern.
Yeah.
People want to go and see. You're not working tonight, are you?
No, we're demoing at the moment. We're doing some demos for our next album.
Right.
Yeah. So that's taken us up for a while. September we're going to do a few special gigs. We're going to advertise them. They should be advertised very soon.
I'll continue to talk to you, but while I do, if you want to have a look at those cameras, Cap, go for it. Put the cameras on those guitars. I'm a little bit wary of the Beast here. You'll have to forgive me. Continuing on about this hard rock situation, is it strong in Australia? Can you make a good living out of it?
No, it's strong here. It just has to be pushed a little bit more, you know, made a bit more accessible to the kids, because, I mean, there's so many kids out there in those western suburbs, I mean, everywhere, all over the country, that just love it. I mean...
What countries are the best in the world?
As far as hard rock, Japan's monstrous.
Yeah?
America, all through Europe.
It's funny about Japan, because they normally like blonde people, and you usually find in a hard rock band dark people, dark-haired people.
Yeah, that's true. They do.
I wonder what they go for. Just that big bashing sound.
No, a lot of it's not. I mean, like, the big bands that are charting over there in Japan are bands like Def Leppard and Billy Squire. I mean, they're not really thrash bands. They're very melodic in a lot of ways. Places like Europe, Scorpions, I mean, you just have to listen to a few Scorpions albums. They're just so melodic, you know. I mean, you couldn't get much more melodic than some of the
I wonder what the key is. Anyway, you've had success overseas, haven't you, with your records?
Yeah, well, it was released in Germany. In Japan, it sold about like 8,000 albums in 6 days. Yeah. And like with virtually no promotion. America had done about 40,000, which isn't a lot for America, in about 2 weeks with no promotion, you know. And we just hope next time we give it a little bit of a push and hope to do things. Or we want to actually do a support tour there, you know.
Good luck when you go over, and keep up the good work. And mate, can I talk about your gear now? Who makes it?
We make all our own gear. We all sit down separately and just put it together.
Did you actually knock this up yourself?
Yeah.
I mean, these virtually put Mad Max out of business, don't they? That's unbelievable. I'm glad you didn't sit in the lounge. We wouldn't have a lounge left. Good luck while you're here in Sydney. No record deal, eh?
No record deal as yet. But
you want one?
I'd love one. You going to give me one?
Yeah. No, I don't have a record company, but is there any rumour that you might get one?
We're looking into it while we're over here.
Great. Good luck.
Oh, thanks a lot.
And nice to meet you. And your brother too. The other two blokes, well, I don't know about them because they're about my weight, but you two guys are fantastic. You guys, unbelievable. Now, we haven't got a clip of Boss and we haven't got a clip from Escape. So what we'll play is Autograph and Send Her to Me. In the same vein, fairly hard, rocky sound. Good on you, fellas. Nice to meet you, Beast. Arm wrestle. All right, all right.